Bang. What is going on, guys? New chapter alert. Um, we're just about halfway through with our 6 month little challenge. For those of you who are new here, my name's Chase. I do self-improvement, styled vlogs about what's going on in my life, what has been going on in my life, and what I plan on doing or endeavoring on in life. Specifically with the like 8 kind of main pillars slash foundation slash focal points that I tend to fall back on, just in life, to get the things I want, to how I operate. And I use these videos to express that to my future self as well as others, in hopes that it positively benefits, like I said, my future self and others. So with that being said, we're getting back into our second series or season, which I usually split into 6 months, and we are just coming up on the 3-month mark. Q1's done, so it looks like if I keep formatting these videos the same way, it's going to be like there's going to be a Q1, Q2 season, a Q3, Q4 season, and then you definitely, if you kind of look back on the videos, at least it's obvious for me because it's my life, but there's usually some slight, might be a oxymoron, a slight monumental change from that first quarter to that second quarter, that like the halftime buzzer hits, and you just got to get back into it. So as I recall, the earlier videos in this season mimicked the earlier videos in the first season, and I see a lot of patterns as I am a serial pattern recognizer, either from my just immense intelligence or probably my subtle autism. So that is what we're seeing now, kind of a similar pattern as what we did in the halfway point, where it's like, fuck, this shit's getting hard. Your systems are starting to you're really starting to test your systems. And essentially what happened basically too around October, which was the beginning of Q4 or the beginning of the second quartile of the season, is I fucking broke, bro. I broke so hard. It was I didn't shave, but I cut my hair real short. I was like, oh, this is it. This is do or die. I fucking got a job, which on the contrary, I just quit my job. So after about 6 months, probably less than that, October, November, December, January, February, about 5 months. It was a good run. About that standard length I stay at a job. We're done with goals. That shit's out the window, bro. Some people are, oh my God, you quit your job? Yeah, I quit a job twice a year on average. So we were just getting it out the way. And yeah, look, trust me, I would only do it if I thought it was the right decision, right? Some people are like, oh, well, it might be wrong. But look, you got to trust your gut. And I'm trusting it. And my balls are to the wall now, bro. That's what I like, bro. It was too, the thing is, and this is there's some crash out shit to say. When you see the fucking building crumble and you're just gonna rebuild it anyway, don't try to renovate on a shitty foundation, bro. Fucking destroy that bitch, bro. Destroy that bitch. Let it all out. No, maybe we can fix this shit up. No. Fucking total that car and then go and build a new one, okay? And you might say, well, what if you don't have the funds? What if you're not prepared? Well, shit, bro. Go get them, because that's what I'm fucking doing. So that's what we're doing now. We are in basically the last week of Q1. Looking back at the numbers, they're all right. I mean, The problem is they're kind of the numbers I can do in my sleep. So it's not really impressive, no. So what do we got to do? We got to wake up, okay? We got to wake up and we got to put up real life numbers, okay? I want to see something change. I want to turn 25 on July 2nd, the day after Q2 ends, and be like, damn, I did that at 24. That was pretty fucking crazy. First half, boom, check the boxes. Check them all that I wanted. This one, it's like, all right, bro, the test is coming. The trials are up. You're there, but you need to fucking win now. You are playing the boss. Go do that shit. And that's basically how I feel about life and business right now. Look, like a big common simple theme that I have been pushing to keep things simple is, bro, get jacked and rich. Just get jacked and rich. Just get jacked and rich, bro. Everything else will come. And you gotta break it down. Like I've started to break it down even more. Well, why do I want to be jacked and rich? Like what? Like, is that what makes me happy? Is it chasing the pursuit of that makes me happy? But ultimately, like as a man, you have like your divine role in life, right? To provide. And what better way to provide than being jacked and rich, okay? And like that's to some of y'all are like, this nigga, but that's how I look at it. And there's other ways to do it, but sorry, it just got like really quiet and I'm sounding extra douchey, but that is the format to my growth. So we're doing that again. It sounds so fucking stupid, but it's how I just kind of ground myself. Like, hey, you're working out, you're trying to make money, and everything else will follow. It's like, it's almost a little, like, I would say, ideological to value these things and put them above everything else. But that is the purpose that God has given me. That is what I see is seek him and the rest shall follow. And in my opinion, when I'm seeking God, these are the outputs or the inputs that I put in. And these give me the ability to help other people. I truly believe that. Truly believe that comes from God. Are there better things I could do with my time? Probably. Are there worse things that I could do with my time? Probably. This is the path I've been put on. So we're gonna continue to do these things, cook them up. Kind of went on a little tangent there. So to circle it back, going into Q2, big money maker time. Like I said, we have specific objective metrics that we're looking to reach with getting jacked and getting rich, but it's pretty simple. Do the shit. Get in your systems. I, for the first time, and it feels like forever, like just woke up at 8. Nothing crazy, nothing fucking special. Really like 8:20, okay? Got ready in like 10 minutes. Simple, nothing crazy. Just got ready, okay? Got my coffee, got my supplements, watched my daily devotional, okay, locked in. And then I went to the fucking gym. And that's all I did. And then I went to the gym for an hour 15, came back 10 a.m., hit the fucking computer, okay? All right, what do we need to work on? We need to get more sales. We need to get more fucking jobs on the calendar, and we need to do those jobs. That's all it is. That's all fucking is. There's this master plan. No, like, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna communicate, right? I'm gonna communicate with the people and the relationships that are helping me reach that, okay? We're gonna check in, we're gonna make a plan, okay? We're gonna get a team, okay? We're gonna fucking keep hitting those goals, okay? Hey, why isn't this working? We know why this isn't working, okay? We're not stupid, we're distracted. Put that on a fucking t-shirt. You're not stupid, you're distracted, okay? We're gonna fill up the fucking calendar, okay? Here's ideally the thought process that we're using for April, okay? Because we got about 10 days till it starts. So we're all just fucking prepping for April. This all goes to April. March closed out. It was just normal fucking month. Nothing special. Honestly, it was alright. Nothing special. So what we'll do is we will Monday through Friday book our calendars, okay? If it needs to fall over to Saturday, we will book Saturday. If it needs to fall to Sunday, we'll book Sunday afternoon, but we're not doing Sunday morning, ever. Fuck no. What we'll do from there is we'll have a morning slot and we'll have an afternoon slot, okay? That's the rough breakdown. We can have slots broken down in the middle, but that morning afternoon slot needs to be filled with $500 of revenue. That afternoon slot needs to be filled with $500 of revenue, okay? And not like at the most, at the least, just like, that's the objective measurement we're using, okay? We're just trying to get around that, right? We do that for 4 weeks straight, 5 days a week, morning and afternoon. We're gonna see 10K. We're gonna see 25K, sorry. We're gonna see 25K, okay? We're gonna keep our margins super fucking tight. We're gonna do everything bootstrapped. And I mean, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking put money into marketing, okay? And we're gonna keep that marketing budget down, okay? But we're gonna increase that price and we're gonna sell value. We're gonna do that day in and day out. And we're gonna book about half a week in ahead. So that means I'm planning right now. I'm booking for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? When I'm planning on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm booking for maybe Saturday, but I'm really booking for Monday, Tuesday, latest Wednesday, okay? Afternoons to mornings. Book the afternoon. Hey, can't do afternoon, but we'll squeeze you in right under. We'll squeeze you in before. Swap them if you need to. Who gives a fuck, okay? Now, what are we doing, okay? We're booking them with Firewood, okay? Firewood's back. We're hitting barbecue restaurants, okay? Quality control has to go up. Fulfillment gets a little more difficult. Demand increases. Oh well, okay? Sucks, but it's like being on the other side of a supply demand curve. We're not on the fun time anymore where you're just fucking flipping wood for fucking fireplaces. Shit takes an hour to fulfill. You're averaging over 100 an hour. It's fucking lit. Now it's going down. It's gonna be more realistic, okay? It's not gonna be as lucrative. It's gonna be, funds are coming down. It's gonna take you 2 or 3 hours. It's not gonna be 50 an hour, okay? That's fine. 50 an hour is fine right now. I'm not fucking tripping, okay? Trust me, I'm not fucking tripping over that. Lawn care routes, we're gonna stack them. We're gonna fucking market them. We're gonna stack them, okay? We're gonna fucking pass out the rest of those fucking door hangers. We're gonna fucking get reoccurring revenue. Reoccurring revenue. We're gonna get referrals. We're gonna outreach. We're gonna hit everyone. Hit fucking everyone. It's hot outside. They need their lawns mowed. We're just doing what already is going to be done. It's just us instead of someone else. We're gonna do it better than them. We're gonna do it at the best price, and we're gonna provide the most amount of value. Simple, okay? And we're gonna build that up. We're gonna hit, like I said, $500 of routes in the morning or 500 in the afternoon, okay? Maybe it's not the best margins. It's work, okay? It's gonna fill our schedule up, okay? Usually we're pulling like 40, usually we're pulling about 80 an hour. So we put 4 hours up. What is that, 300? It's short for, 4 hours times 80. Yeah, 300. We're looking at like 300 for a morning instead of 500 for, at our current pricing, how much we could do in a morning, bill it up, hit that 25K. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to make it work, okay? We're gonna have to be tight with that, but it's filling the schedule, right? Once the schedule's filled, we can get a little more efficient, but right now, it's not bad, okay? Like I said, still doing 80 an hour on that as a business now instead of individual. So like individual rise, we're taking like 20, 30, 40 an hour on like the overhead side, the labor side. Anyway, not doing the best job explaining that. Last one, right? Landscape jobs, property cleanups. Simple fucking simple, dude. We're knocking them out. 2-man crew, 2 to 5 hours. low material cost, high value, knocking them out, one out in the morning, one out in the afternoon, boom, boom, cleanup crew, coming in, picking all that shit up, okay? We're doing trees, we're doing trees, we're doing bushes, we're doing mulch, we're doing ground, we're doing leaf pickup, okay? We're doing gutter cleaning, we're doing soft washing. That's what we're doing, okay? We're coming in, we're coming out. Now that's $500, that's more than a $500 ticket. So that's the shit, honestly, most leverage wise, we just need to hit, okay? That's the 3 things we're doing to fill our schedule, okay? And priority is probably property cleanup to firewood to lawn care, okay? We're gonna hit these hard, and then, I don't know, make fucking money. On the back end, I feel like the back end stuff's pretty simple. I'm gonna have to figure out systems that I used in firewood and to replicate into lawn care, and to replicate to lawn care and to the property cleanups, and then also add in some new systems that I didn't originally need or weren't necessarily needed for firewood. And then other than that, it's really just doing the work now. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. Squeezed into that throughout my day, I am, eating my meals spaced out properly, hydrating, taking supplements, all the proper nutrition, working out in the mornings, cardio in the afternoon, stretching in between those times, and then just trying to keep a good head on my shoulders, really focusing on those things. That's all I'm really focusing on. And yeah, it's just back to real life. Maybe in the afternoons, picking up some bikes, flipping those. That would be kind of like the extra hobby thing I'm doing on the side. Still income generating, but I mean, we kind of want to see what we can do for April. We'll definitely roll out an Easter special right now. Get properties ready for Easter. That's gonna be a big one for sure. I mean, yeah, it's really pretty much it. Make money, work out. I don't know, that's pretty much it, man. I'm like, all right, it's a lot more straightforward now. There isn't anything to think about. I already pretty much told y'all everything. Sleep, repeat. Enjoy some movies in the afternoon, wind down a little bit. I still give myself an hour of fucking off every day. I will say what I have brought back, which I'm a little disappointed in myself with, but ultimately I made this decision. Smoking weed in the afternoons, it chills me the fuck out for the next day. It's not my proudest thing. Look, everyone has a vice. But that's kind of what I'm doing to chill out. So yeah, now I sound like I'm in a fucking therapy session. Anyway, that's just something I'm adding into y'all's kind of, knowledge and info and what's going on with me. I'm starting to get bored, which means I need to go work. And yeah, hopefully you can see each individual little time stamp and time slot or video that I've done, what is going on in my life and how it affects the results I produce, or what I am doing and the results it produces, and how that can benefit you. And you can kind of analyze, okay, he's doing this here, seeing more of this here. I'll try my best to communicate better, and other than that, have a blessed week. Good luck to all of you. Hope you reach all your goals, and let's lock in, boys. I will check in with you soon.